Okay, this thing. And... Okay, so this bishop... Okay, we got a challenge. Yeah, let's play. There we go. Yo, what's up? Good luck. We'll see if I can replicate that thing we just saw a second ago, right? Fourth file rook. Okay, it's just what everybody's been waiting for. So, yeah, let's castle. And let's play a fourth file against fourth file. Oh my god. What is that? I am officially very lost. Um, so I wanted to go just make my Mino castle, but I'm very concerned. Very, very concerned about what's about to happen there. Um, like this pawn push is terrifying. Um, but okay, let's just continue castling. Everything's okay. Don't panic. Um, so, rook, bishop, silver, knight. I regret this move immediately, but what can you do? Okay. I observe that my opponent is moving quickly. Not I'm not sure if I'm supposed to gather any meaning from that. Oh, he's playing your strategy. All right. Um, this is kind of crazy. This is like way too much. Excuse me? What? I don't understand. I should just continue castling, I guess. I'm very confused. Like, this is super aggressive. There's no need for me to keep my king near this madness. Um, so... Am I really going to climb my silver up to fight his silver or something? Like, is that what's going on here? I see his knight has some aggressive intent. Um, but I can hold the knight at bay. Okay, he's moving absurdly fast. So I am trying to calculate like what's going to happen here. We have an uh-oh. All right. I see the uh-oh. Um, it's like I should be afraid or something. We'll fight back. Not sure what he wants. Okay, this. This is the big plan. Interesting. We might see quite the bonfire occur here. Um, I can't calculate right now. He wanted a fight. We gotta fight. So how is he not lost here? Like, I'm confused. Okay, I need to watch out for the silver drop. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Because that silver drop can be pretty painful. I still don't acknowledge the pain here, but I see where you're coming from. So, like, this is nuts, is it not? I'm debating, do I want to save the rook or do I have mate? That's what I'm debating right now. Saving the rook probably makes sense, because, like, but if I have mate, I should take the mate. But there's, like, no way with two general, or a general and a bishop, even with the other threats I have here, there's no immediate mate. There's no threat mate. Um, I want there to be one, because, like, this is uncomfortable, but um, hmm. Mate here would be so nice if I had it. So current plan is silver at 4/4, or whatever the square is, and then take right there in front of the king, and exchange twice here if I have to. Um, and a knight is a useful piece with that kind of thing, with my silver right up here and his king unable to run. Um, it's not mate. I really want it to be. I could also take the knight, drop it, trade for the rook, but I don't have a follow-up. So that's why I think I need the knight. So we're going to try this. So this rook is still not a good piece for him. Um, so taking the lance might make more sense than anything else here. I could come back with the bishop or horse. Yeah, I wish I had the lance in hand right now because I just drop it right there. Um, but I don't. If my rook runs, things just worsen. So, yeah, I need this attacking piece. Oh, I should have done 4-7 instead. Okay. It was pinned, but I somehow thought my silver entering on 5-3 would have been just crushing. Um, Evidently not. And I forgot the rook can move. Um, yeah, this is not ideal. Well, I don't want to do that. That just makes my problem worse. Um, but I'm also just completely stumped. So, yeah, I think I'm lost. Oh, wow. Really? I kind of needed a miracle, and that's pretty close to one. Um, okay, yeah, I can take a piece. What? Like, is he trying to cooperate with my attack? I don't get it. If I do turn this around, this will be one of my luckier turnarounds. Um, oh, that would just drop. That would outright lose that piece. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. It's going to take one heck of a cheapo to get out of this. Okay, I need my rook. This is less than ideal. We're going to run. We're going to run. Or at least make a valiant attempt to run. So, yeah. It's surprisingly hard to checkmate with these shogi pieces. Chess pieces are really effective at checkmating. Shogi pieces are a little bit more confusing. Well, I've got him thinking. Alright, I think I have... Well, there's only one move worth considering here. Oh, but it loses. Right, so let's pretend this is fine. Oh yeah, the pawn defends the bishop. Yeah, no, this is just... Yeah, where is he going to check me, though? There's got to be a check here somewhere. There's got to be a check. I mean, there's threat mates galore. Okay. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard for me to stop every way that he could check me. Just need to run. Running is legal. Oh, how great would it be if this happens? If, like, my king escapes to the corner. This is a mess and a half. I can't double pawns, so I guess I'm doing this. Ah, right. Let's go, go, go. I should have tried that earlier. Okay, that's hitting my horse. This is a good horse. Such a well-behaved horse. Okay, this has me confused. I want I want the dragon. Okay, screw it. We're taking the dragon. I'm so dead, but I can't resist. Oh wow. Victory is mine. What a game. He left in disgust, I guess, but I would. Yeah, so that was exciting. Oh my god, that was exciting. So, yeah. Um yeah, that was incredible. That was like, I don't know, game of the month material for me. Um I might seek one more game. And the only reason, like, okay, so no, seeking to improve here, yeah, I should do some kind of analysis, but I am overwhelmed. I obviously missed silver drop right there, which is the reason he summoned the knight and then traded silvers. So I now am aware that that's a thing. That it doesn't have to be a pawn, it can be a silver. Um, so aside from that tremendous opening gaff, uh, and my ridiculous counter here, and this kind of worked out. Your point was that, like, at some point in this sequence, I could have put my silver, I think here, you're saying. And I guess in hindsight, that works out better. Um, I was convinced that having my silver enter on 5-3 was important, but that the delay there was just not something I could handle. Um, if I go back, see, there's forced mate when his dragon was on 5-2. Yeah, so if I go look at this when his dragon was over here, check. Okay, and here there's, yeah, okay, so that being that there's a forced mate, this is definitely not best. Better would be to like prepare a way to run. But there's a forced mate here, even with my rook sitting on 8-1 or 2-1 or whatever it is. Even with my rook sitting over here, covering the back row, there's a forced mate here. He could have dropped bishop 7-1. If king takes, yeah, gold 7-2. If king runs, dragon takes 7-2. Right, but have I missed something? You might be referring to a different position. I'm almost certain you mean a different position. Um, I have no doubt that I'm screwed here. Like, there's certainly a threat mate. Um, it's just a matter of finding the right piece on the right square. Like, gold right here looks pretty strong. Um, now, whether it is or not, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of forced to do something like this. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm confused. It's kind of a miracle my rook escaped here. Like if he managed to pick up the rook, and I was stumped why he didn't go for it. Well, in fact, no. This scares the rook. But gold here just picks it up. I have nowhere to go with the rook, and it's not defended. Um, so yeah, this would make his attack stronger, but give me maybe a couple turns to build up some kind of attack of my own, but I have nothing in hand. So um, probably for me, best at this point would be this. Like keeping a knight, trying to do something insane. Um, I don't know. It looks hard. Um, yeah, there's a lot going on here. I'm super curious to hear, um, to submit this game for review. Because, like, I missed some fairly straightforward things, but also I'm sure there were lots of exciting variations that both players didn't consider. Um, and I think there's a lot of instructive points that could be made this game that were just completely missed. I think. Um, Maybe this isn't the best game to submit for review because like a number of things were missed. I don't know. I'll have to ponder it a bit more. But yeah, in the interim, let me download this. Well, I tried to download it. Um, I'm not sure that. Yeah. Somehow, whatever I've got enabled here is blocking the download. Um, I'll find a way to download it later. So let's seek another game. Maybe we'll get something that has a bit more depth to it. But yeah, it shows that I do know how the chess pieces move. Um, yeah, that was. So what? It's almost 10 a.m. over there. Um, so who knows? Like, finding time to play during the day can be challenging. Um, it can be easy to get distracted, even in the midst. Like, I've had some days where preparing for work, but also have like a chess game up or something, and I'll just get an email and I'm like, oh, I have to like think about this, and the chess game's still going. That can happen to anybody. Um, so, and that's just like work related things. I'm sure there's other life considerations that can suddenly arise. So I'm not trying to disparage anybody, but I'm just saying like, um, yeah, during daytime hours, anything can happen. Um, well, that's me trying to seek another game. Let's view this game. This looks kind of exciting. Um, Jiminy Cricket. Or, okay. Dr. Caesar. Here we go. Good luck, Dr. Caesar. Um, okay. So, um, let's do fourth file rook anyway. Fourth file rook seems to bring me luck. So, we're going to do it. Of course, for it to work, I actually have to push the fourth file pawn, but that's no biggie. My king is sitting on the fourth file here. Let's shore that up a bit. Get the king out of dodge. Contemplate the meaning of this position. Let's run a bit more. Shore this up just a little bit more. Get our silver right here. We've got one good castle. Let's make the best of it. I have to remember that just because I have the blue colored pieces doesn't mean that I moved first. Um, yeah, I still haven't found a way to account for the board being flipped because flip detection is kind of tricky. Um, like, there's no element in the top level body of the page stuff. It's each individual element itself is flipped, which doesn't tell me anything about the board orientation. Like, I can't examine the board orientation as part of a CSS rule. It would take a user script or something to make that work. Well, my one good opening might bear fruit. Or my one good castle, rather. I just no. Okay, there is no gaping hole in my position yet. Just give it time. We'll find a way. Um, huh. Well, that's curious. Nothing's defending this gold. Um, but if I push the pawn, they're just going to drop their pawn there. I switch over here. They run out of pawns to drop in my face, but the silver moves up, and my rook has to run. So prior to all that nonsense... Oh, wait. Bishop drop. Free horse, unless I get trapped. Do I get trapped? No, because I can take the lance. Wait, does that benefit me? Bishop drop, bishop drop. I attack the rook. That looks profitable, because like nothing's defending the gold. We're going to learn something here. We'll see just how painful it is to learn it. What time is it UK time? So I have to shift over like 5 or 6 time zones. It's like past midnight over there. This is a UK flag, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, um, maybe this will cure insomnia somewhere in UK. Either that or they'll just be restless all night. Be like, I missed the bishop drop. I know I would. But yeah, I'm going to learn something here. And that something is, I guess, just like, I don't know whether that works or not. Yeah. As soon as I spotted this bishop drop, it just jumped out at me that, like, this looks very promising. Because I think I've been on the receiving end of similar things, but not this particular thing. I'm pretty surprised. Okay. I apologize, but I don't understand. That must be a mouse slip or something. Alright. Well, um, yeah, I don't know what to say. Um, there is other stuff going on this game, that's for sure, but I'm getting... Okay. Oh, I see. I have the hat now. Let's see. So what is there to look at, I wonder? So I had like the one. Yeah, this is probably fine, I guess. Okay, and yeah, I do have this pawn push covered. Okay, he's left, so I can look at this at my leisure. Um, yeah, well, there are just numbers. Um, at least on the website, that's my understanding. It's like numbers are just numbers here. They don't correspond to like being able to operate at a dojo or something. Oh, okay. Like here he was doing the Anaguma thing or something, except the bishop's not over. Well, I don't even remember how Anaguma's formed. I need to study more openings and castles, but yeah, this is an interesting hybrid opening. I guess is one way to say it. So when I pushed this, I didn't have any particular plan other than I was just tired of my bishop and rook getting encased. Um, and it appears that they are certainly not encased here. So, yeah. Um, there's a lot going on here. So I guess one thing is like there's this vague threat uh, that if bishops get traded, this sort of thing can happen. Although my silver would probably be on 2-2 to stop it, but that's something to watch out for. Um, yeah, here I think I didn't make anything vulnerable to a bishop drop on my side of the board, which is for me an extraordinary feat. If his silver were on 8-8 instead of 7-6, yeah, or 7-8, yeah. If his silver were back there, I would not have had this opportunity. And likewise, like my silver protects against this opportunity. So that's the advantage of focusing on my castle, is that I haven't made too many weaknesses on the other side of the board yet. Um, yeah, I don't know. There's too much going on here for me to figure it out. Um, way too much. In chess, I would keep analyzing until I solved it and figured it out, but like shogi is just too deep. I guess that's the lesson of this game. Um, yeah, let's, I guess, seek another game. And in so doing, this seems to get us good luck when I go observe a game. There we go. Found an opponent. Well, I tried to click accept. That was short-lived. Alright. We got a 2Q. Metal Gear. Alright. Metal Gear. I'm going to play the rook over and try to scramble out of this as quickly as possible. Okay, what? I beg your pardon. Is this really a thing? Well, we're going to activate my rook. Somehow. And my silver. Oh, well, this is remarkably blunt. Didn't even need the help of the Senate to pull it off. Damn straight. Okay, we're just going to put the rook on the central file because that seems to be where stuff's happening or about to happen. I so want to move my silver up, but also recognize that could be a blunder. Wait. So he's given up this diagonal. I could just open it up. I don't like the fact that this silver so... Oh, well, okay, so my plan was just push this forward a square. Let's do the plan. There we go. That wasn't so hard. In Japanese, shogi pieces regularly spell crude words. Wow. You learn something new every day. Got to say, I did not know that. I could get banned. Wow. All right. I'll have to put that into my opening explorer tool. Just figure out all the ways that you could spell out naughty words on the board. Um, yes, I am a Lichess developer. Yep. Oh, cool. Nice. I blink. I blink a second time. I am confused. Why do my opponents want to trade pieces? Like, I only know how the chess pieces work. So if you give me a chess piece in hand, you're asking for trouble. I don't get it. Like, what would motivate a person to do that? Okay, so can I cover everywhere that a bishop could drop here? I don't think I can. It'd be so nice if I could, but I think that's out of the realm of possibility. Like, if silver back here, he's got, like, bishop drop back here. Yeah, I'm not Nifuing. What happened to the good old days where we just play the Nifu and move on? Those were such good days. Now I've got these things like structure to worry about. Yeah, after a couple interesting games today, um, interesting being the only word I have to describe it, and otherwise I'm at a complete lack of words to describe just what utter insanity we witnessed. Yeah, after a couple interesting games, yeah, I'm 5Q, and you can be too. Oh my goodness. So he placed this here. I'm again looking at retreating my silver. With the idea if the bishop drops, I move the rook over and I'm threatening this. But I might want to invert the move order and move this first. Silver takes, and then retreat my silver, threatening to move the rook, but then he might hit my bishop, and that's kind of annoying. And if I do it this other move order way, he could take the pawn, and I'd be out a pawn. And I like my pawns. Shows where my priorities are at, right? No pawn left behind. Wait. Or I could just put the pawn here and threaten to promote it, but then I trap my bishop. Or I could race my gold up the board and have some fun. Playing risky moves is what lately I've been calling fun. He does not have a threat. He's no threat to take my bishop. So, oh, but if we liquidate here, if he takes my pawn, he'll have a bishop fork threatened. So yeah, for all the reasons mentioned above, we're just going to play this. And then pull back. And then find a good square for the bishop. So I could walk back here and he would pin me. And I could bishop drop here and snip off a pawn. Or we can retreat back this way and see where things go. He has selected a pawn. Oh, a defensive move. Okay, well, that's exciting. I think I scared him. So wait, anytime I move a piece that makes a target he can hit. You have no idea how badly I want to complete my castle. But also don't want my pieces colliding with each other. Also, if I complete my castle, this rook is lined up right with my king. That's delightful, isn't it? Okay. Not threatening anything. Definitely not threatening anything. Super not threatening anything. He says as he hovers about to make the capture. Like, now if I capture, it's going to cost me some time when he chases me down. Well, how's he even going to defend the silver? Does he have a check that like picks me off somewhere? No. I guess the gold would defend the silver. One of these golds is going to hold on to it. So it behooves me to consider just like pawn drop, whatever to win the silver. Instead of trying the faster thing. So if I delay the attack by one move, that might be more effective than pulling it off immediately. If I take or gold protects it, I don't have enough pieces to sacrifice to break that down. If I place the pawn there, he pins my pawn. And I step out of the pin, and he takes it, and I place another pawn. That's acceptable to me. Or maybe I don't step out of the pin, maybe I just move my gold over one. Because moving this way looks kind of scary. What I missed is that my rook can't take here, because then I get pinned. So yeah, this actually brings my attack to a halt unless I can block this line. Which I can, but it's going to require me to move a gold. What? What? Excuse me? Am I hearing you correctly? Do I want to give him the pawn? If I give him the pawn, he can block with the pawn. And I check him here. And then I take his pawn, I guess. Oh, he's already got a pawn. What am I talking about? I need not fear giving him something he already has. Okay. How do I continue this? There seems to be a lot of fun going on in this position. So horse check, bishop drop. We can trade, and I can repeat the tactic and then place the silver here, winning the rook. Plus his king's going to be in the center of the board, so... free rook? I don't know. This is so weird. We are having like the best shogi day ever. And I don't know why. This, unfortunately, I will have to eat dinner, so yeah, this will come to a screeching halt. But Jiminy Cricket, this is like, yeah, I can't believe this. This is getting complicated. Oh, I walked into a pin. He had my rook. He didn't see it. So much for my theory about remembering how the chess pieces move. What's up, Shaiman? We're just dominating today. I don't know how. But yeah, we have some rather exciting games going on today with this fourth file madness. Oh, good. Very good. Yeah, I just don't know what happened today. This is completely unsustainable. The track that I'm on the last two games and then this one. Um, so yeah, I guess we're gonna dedicate today's stream to our latest supporter. How about that, Time Zombie? So thanks, I guess. I guess we're doing that now. uh, okay. I'm just being super cautious about fork possibilities. And it seems I'm walking into a fork regardless of where I go. So I don't need to be so overly concerned about it. Because it's inevitable. But, we tried. I should have retreated back one. I got too aggressive. Oh yeah, you could just plunk it on 5-5 anyway. Yeah, that would be a fork. I missed that. I've got them all spooked. It's pretty wild, because usually I'm the one fearing ghosts everywhere. Oh wait, but no, I can go over here. Yeah, my rook's actually safe on this column. But trapped. I don't know. Shogi's hard. Who invented this game? So. Yeah, I guess I'm retreating. It's gonna be okay. He's got a lance. That's annoying. I am impressed just how strong resistance can be given with so few pieces. I should have thought more about this ridiculous discovery that's happening on this line. But also I'm in Byoyomi, so can I blame myself too much? I don't know. I should have given it more thought. The urge to Nifu never goes away, does it? Well, maybe I just break down and take the lance soon, instead of calculating everything every turn. Wait, he brings up a good point. Yeah, I should just move my knight. If it's not checkmate, I should not be afraid to trade my active pieces. Um, I want the gold, right? Yeah, there's no reason to prefer pieces than the gold here. I'm surprised there's not some insane tactic that just completely ruins my day here. There normally is, but I'm not seeing one right now. Still undefeated in drunk shogi. Congratulations. That's quite the achievement. I'm sure it takes a lifetime to master. Well, I'm sure he sees the threat. The threat is I might get myself a new horse here if he's not paying enough attention. It feels cruel just taking all the pieces, but I seem not to be good at attacking any other way. So we're going to take the pieces. I don't have a mate. This is just kind of ridiculous, but again, I'm not seeing how to break through. So, um, I guess this is just how my attack is going to proceed. Okay. Um, well, that was confusing. All right. Well, um, yeah, there is a shogi proverb. No, that's a good point. Okay, we're gonna start by looking from the beginning of the game. Um, yeah, so here I'm not so convinced. Like, he seems like devoted to some kind of attack that just is very quick here. Um, and uh, I don't know. It did present me a number of inconveniences, but I could have handled some of this better. Um, so I guess, for example, I didn't want to push my fourth file pawn here. We saw during the game there was at least one point where I walked right into a pin because I had exposed my king. Um, I had contemplated, do I want to play this? And really didn't know what to make of it. Um, I guess there's no reason for me to be so paranoid in the opening. Like, here I've got 4 pieces covering that square. And that's the worst case scenario. Maybe I can just take that. Yeah, maybe this is fine. He gets 2 generals for bishop. And there's a very good chance my bishop promotes, and there's a good chance that, like, I lose the house here multiple different ways. So this is probably too dangerous. Yeah, I don't like this. So I exercised some discretion and didn't move that forward. Um, but there's got to be some way to develop here, right? Or do I have to push this pawn? Um, or maybe I place a pawn directly back on the center file. Yeah, I guess my fourth file pawn push is fine. This just feels super uncomfortable. There's probably some move ordering nuance I need to consider earlier here. So I did fourth file rook. He moved his rook first. I didn't want to put my rook on 5-2 because that's where my gold goes. And I don't know tricky openings yet. Oh, here we go. This is the move ordering trick. And I'm sure he does this most of the time anyway. And then I really want to just put this here, but that's not legal. Yeah, I guess if we go this way, then I move my rook. And everything's fine. It's spooky, but my bishop's actually better placed than his is. I've completely stopped the 5-5 push. So what else does he do here? I guess he brings up a silver to threaten stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Central file rook is interesting. I should study this more. So yeah, With that all said, I do need dinner. I've been alluding to this, um, but yeah, this trend is completely unsustainable and not at all in keeping with the last few shogi streams we had. Um, I guess on the bright side, I have learned that castling is important. Oh my god, castling is important because if you don't castle and you just attack, stuff happens. Um, so yeah, I'm sure there's lots of other stuff to analyze here. Like, I guess during the game I didn't look at this. Um, Maybe I didn't need to. Yeah, I don't know. Shogi's hard. So, anyhow, thanks again to Time Zombie for their support today, and yeah, we'll see you all next time. Might be later tonight. I don't know. Might be tomorrow or after, but this is getting interesting. Um, Also, I'll continue trying to work on the shogi opening graph thing. It's just an ongoing effort, and um, hopefully, I'll have both the time and energy and sanity to pull it all together and get some interesting results printed out. Because, like, I'm actually starting to play halfway decent openings, so being able to chart my progress and identify evolutions thereafter will be awesome. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.